This is how to counter every single enemy in Blade and Sorcery. First off, we're going to start with Unarmored. If you don't know, these guys are actually, they have no armor on them, so you can just do whatever you want to them. I did not know I would kick him that hard. Okay. So yeah, if they don't have armor, I don't really care what you do to them because there's really nothing serious about them. So it's really easy to counter them, and that's all I gotta say. Let's go to the next one. We have the tribals. The tribal people have, I think, 3 different stages. It's this one, and this one. The difference between these two is, well, he doesn't have the thing on his head, and he doesn't have the thing on his little shoulder right here. Oh yeah, and they don't got gloves. So, what I recommend is just not aim around here, just aim to the head or in the stomach region right here. Or you can just use a blunt weapon, but I'm not gonna really mention that because blunt weapons don't really care about armor that much. Now these ones, just don't come here. Don't kick me. So these ones, you can hit them in the shoulder, unlike that guy. But the shoulder piece doesn't really matter. Just, once again, don't aim right here and just aim in the stomach region. Or just aim in the head. These ones are a tough nut to crack. Because, if you don't know, these little squares right here, you can't stab through them. But you can stab through the chainmail. So, what I recommend is try to hit it around in the heart area. Or just aim for the head. So,
you shouldn't be here.
That being said, so let's move on to soldiers. Now let's do the soldiers. The soldiers, if you don't know, you can't slash right here, but you can stab. It depends what type of weapon it is. If it's a thin, long blade, like a dagger, then it will be easy to stab through. But if it is like an axe per se, then it's kind of hard to stab through it. So I recommend just try to stab right here, and if you're using a blunt weapon, just aim for the head or the little heart area. Also, don't try to hit him behind the head. It won't work, obviously, but you can actually, fun fact, you can tilt his head over and you can actually stab his neck. That's going to be useful later on. Now, this is the most weakest knight/soldier because they don't have any shoulder stuff. So, once again, just aim for the stomach or the head. Now we have the bandits. The bandits actually have somewhat thick armor. If you don't know, there's some actual armor. Like this armor, it doesn't look like you can actually stab through it, but you're gonna have to have way more force to stab through it. But you can't really slash as much, it just does blunt damage. So just mostly stab and you'll probably be done. How did you not die from that? So yeah, once again, stab over here, but slashing isn't really good against bandits. So just stab, that's all I have to say. Now, these guys right here, they are basically just bandits, but cooler looking, and a little bit more armor. So, it looks like it's made out of metal. Oh my god, you're bleeding like crazy, man. How hard did I hit you? Basically just a little bit of metal and just a bunch of rubber. It looks like it's made out of metal, but it's actually just leather. So, say it with me now. Stab in the chest or stab in the head. Oh, the helmets, they're basically just leather, armor. I don't know why this is, one of the strongest people in the game. I don't think they should deserve this weapon right here. I love the riding sword. I don't get why they can have OP weapons even though their armor is absolutely butt cheeks. There's a little bit of armor, a little bit of, just a little bit of metal, but I just feel like these guys should not be level 4. Like, at all. Alright, stop with the yapping. Alright. Now, these guys are actually kind of difficult. So, you cannot aim in the legs unless if you have a blunt weapon, or use the handle side as a blunt weapon. Just do that. You can stab in the chainmail. Sorry to interrupt the video, but I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before 2025 ends. So it'd be really cool if you subscribe or whatnot. Area, just like what I did with the soldier earlier. And this is going to be very useful, okay? This little piece right here, you can actually stab through it. Same with the chainmail. That's going to be really useful later on as well. Now, the strongest enemies in the game, the rogue. The rogue has a bunch of armor. They have a bunch of armor. They love swinging axes and everything. They are pretty strong. And once again, a bunch of armor. So, remember what I said about this area right here? Well, if you hit very, very hard, you can stab through it. But for some reason, it's kind of glitched when you stab right here, because it thinks it's armor. So you're going to have to stab really hard to actually get through it. So, with this one, it's basically the same thing, but with a bunch of more armor. So, with this case of scenario, you can just raise up his arm, his hand, you can stab through his hand right here, stab through his bicep and tricep right here. I'm pretty sure you can stab in the groin, I'm pretty sure. No, you can. Oh, you can stab right there, I did not know that, I guess. Once again, stab right here, you can stab right here, and if you raise up his arm more, then you can stab him right in the chest right here, which is sometimes a fatal wound with a long blade. So what I recommend is just get rid of his legs, just do a little blunt. I just killed him. Just do a little blunt attack on the legs so he can be disarmed and fall over, then just grab his head and then stab him right here multiple times. Holy, you can tank a bunch. Now, one more time, okay? You can cuss him so he can be in a very disarmed placement, and then you can probably just, oh my god, just stab him right there in the chest, and then stab him, then stab him, then stab him, then stab him in the neck. I don't know how he is surviving that.
Be here.
Be quiet, bud. Alright. Stab in the neck. Why is it not working? Okay, there we go. For some reason, people don't know that you can just stab him right here. If you lift up his head, you can stab him right there. If it works, oh my god, fix your game, Blade and Sorcery. Bro, it's not. Thank you. So yes, you can just stab him right there, and sometimes you can actually, slice his throat, just like that. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about countering this guy. And there's a bunch of ways to kill them. Unalive them. Like, once again, stab him right here, raise his arm, stab him right there, stab him right there, stab him right there. Same area over here. Sometimes the groin area, depends what level they're on. You can stab them in the shoulders when they don't have this. You can actually go over here, see an open. You can stab them right there. Stab them right here, stab them right here. Stab them in the shoulders. Stab them in the bicep and tricep and the hands. Same with the right and left. Actually, you can stab him right here as well if you can't raise up his arm. But you cannot slice. So, I really recommend just making him vulnerable for a second. Go over here and stab him in the throat. Oh yeah, and sometimes you can stab him actually like right here in the eye. I've done it like once. They probably patched it. Can you like stop moving? Oh, nope, you can still do it. Huh. Right there. Look at that. You can still stab them in the head through the eye. I did not know you can do that.
Hello, Editor Red here. I don't know why I said this at all. I don't even remember saying this, so I just want to clarify that I actually knew that would happen. I don't even know why I said that at all. So yeah, I just want to say that I don't know why I said that. I don't remember saying it at all. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Let's try to do it. Oh, you can do it again. Okay. Pretty nice. I forgot you can do this. I hope you guys loved this little tutorial. Don't mind him. Hope you guys loved this tutorial of how to counter every single enemy in Blade and Sorcery. I hope I did not offend you in this video, and see you guys next time.